Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela, if you don't know me, and I find my paradise through reading. And this, wow, is going to be my last book haul video of the year. These are the books that I have acquired since my last book haul. And this year has been an amazing year for adding to my library. I can honestly say that I have added a couple hundred books to my home library this year. So I'm very, very pleased about that. So I am going to quickly show you these stacks of books that I got within the last couple weeks. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll start off with the books that I bought yesterday. Barnes & Noble was having a sale. It was like 33% off all hardcovers, and on top of that, if you spend $50, you would get $20 in rewards credits if you're a premium member, which I am. So I obviously took advantage of that sale and I ran over there. And let me show you what I got. Okay, it's gorgeous. Look. This is As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow by Zulfa Khattu. Look how pretty. Gorgeous book. I don't know what it's about. I forget. I also got The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio. Another gorgeous book. Look how pretty. Okay. Morrigan, The Beginnings of the Remnant Universe by Mary E. Pearson. I am so basic and I absolutely judge books by their covers. I have no idea what this is about, but I was like, oh, it is so pretty. Look at this. Oh, I hope it's good. Okay. And then the last one I got was Christopher Paolini's recent release, Murtagh. This is part of his series, the Eragon. I'm not sure what the series itself is called. I know the first book is Eragon, but I wonder, The World of Eragon, maybe that's what it's called. Okay, so that's, oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so excited. Okay, so those are the books that I bought yesterday at the sale. And then I'm trying to find a way not to knock all of these books over. But anyways, I got, well, here's my 2024 planner. This is from Idlewild Co. It's got the little, there, closure, and I'll go over like how I use my planners, but I am going to get this one set up probably today because this is like the last week of December, so I need to get on that. Okay. Then Black Friday, I was at Barnes & Noble and they had a bunch of hardcover signed copies of these books. And I was like, oh my God. So I bought a couple of them. So I have Mitch Albom, The Little Liar. Okay, so this is a signed copy. Let us see. Sorry, the shadows. Okay. I got, ooh, this is gorgeous. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. This is also the signed edition. And this is cloth bound. Look, it's just so gorgeous. Can you see it? Very nice. And it's got deckled edges. Oh, wait, ooh, that's the inside. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous. And signed. Oh my God, I am so tickled. How to Murder Your Employer, McMaster's Guide to Homicide, Volume 1 by Rupert Holmes. This, look at that. Lovely. Okay. Then I have Eragon by Christopher Paolini. This is the first book. And Eragon, signed copy. Eragon's special to me because this is like the first book that I read that really like got me into fantasy and dragons and series and things like that. Gosh, when did this come out? This was quite some time ago. I wonder if I know it says in here somewhere. How long's it been? Because this was just like number one. Okay, so 2003, 2002 copyright. So yeah, it's been what, like 20 years about. Yeah, so 20 years ago, I guess, is when I read Eragon. That's when it first came out. And then I was just like, oh my gosh, and I love this so much. And then I did have all of the hardcovers. I had Eldest, Inheritance, Brizinger. I had all of the books, but those were, if you remember in my previous videos, I've talked about books getting ruined and damaged when they were stored in the basement in one of my other properties. And so I had to like rebuy a lot of the books that I used to have. So right now I have Eragon, I have the first, and I have the last. I have to get all the other ones in between to get my collection complete again. Okay, then the rest of these are not signed editions, but I got Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I got this in November. And then when I finished that, I ordered Iron Flame. This is part book 2. This was released, I think this was released in November, the end of November, I believe. So I got this when it came out. Okay, for Christmas, I got the box set of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the complete series. My dog's walking around. And I also got the Harry Potter. It's so shiny, it's like catching the glares of everything. Harry Potter boxed set. Oh my God, I'm so excited about those. Okay, now I got The Tale of the Body Thief by Anne Rice. I'm in the process of reading this one. This is part of the Vampire Chronicles. This is book 4. So I'm trying to make progress here on those series. J.R.R. Tolkien's The Two Towers, book 2 of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Letters to a Young Poet by Roca. Stephen King, The Body. The Return of the King. This is the 3rd book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Holes by Louis Sachar. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, and William D. Danko, PhD. I had read this years and years and years ago, and I remember I really, really liked it. I had borrowed it from the library, I think. And actually, I think I borrowed it like twice from the library on separate years. And then I just want to have my own copy of it. And this was, if I remember correctly, it's been a long, long time, but this is basically this guy is interviewing these people that are millionaires, but you wouldn't know that they were millionaires. It's just like, they look like average middle-class people, but they actually, their net worth is like over $1 million, and kind of how they just got there, like what they did. And some of it is just so simple. It's just, they always contributed to their 401k, or they always saved money, lived below their means, find passive sources of income, some very basic, and even something as simple as like staying married to your spouse, no matter what, because that could be a huge financial hit. If you end up divorced and you have to split everything and sometimes start from scratch. I mean, you know, it's something, sometimes it's something that simple, which is not simple, it's very, very hard. But Yeah, it's just the stories of these people that are millionaires and they're just your average Joe next door and you wouldn't even know. Okay, so very interesting. I loved it. I loved it. Okay, then we have If We Were Villains by ML Rio. I think this is supposed to be like dark academia, which I don't think I've ever read a dark academia. And I find like I want to get into it. I want to like check out that genre and see, yeah, what it's like if I like it. Then I have Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. I think this is supposed to be scary, creepy, horror. Cruelty of the ruthless. Make sure she'll have to risk everything she loves, but failure would mean a fate far worse than never returning home. I don't know. I guess I was like reading the back of this and this was a buy one, get one 50% off. So I'm a sucker for those. And then I have Norman Partridge, Dark Harvest, winner of the Bram Stoker Award. This is like a smaller book and I think it's supposed to be like, look how shiny it is. My goodness, you can't even hardly see from the glare. But yeah, I wanted like after October when I was like really worried about reading creepy stories, and I actually did have like a good time. My dog's over here making noises. I'm licking her paws. I'm sorry if you hear that. Anyways, but like in October, I was like worried about reading creepy stories, and I actually ended up having so much fun that month. And I was like, it was out of my comfort zone, but it was fantastic. So I was in Barnes and Noble, and I think I got most of these on Black Friday, but I wanted to find something that was kind of creepy, mysterious. So I think that's why I ended up picking these two up to see, and the Dark Academia to like kind of get a little bit more into that. So that's what this is. What does this say? Partridge is probably the most exciting and original voice in horror literature to have appeared in the last decade. That's a blurb by Peter Straub. Contemporary American writing at its finest. If you're looking for a scary Halloween tale with lots of blood and gore and candy, you've come to the right place. Oh my God. Okay. Blood and gore. I don't know. We'll see. So along that, look at this. This is cool. Gallons. Everything casts a shadow. This is really pretty and kind of creepy. It looks definitely like, I don't know. Is there illustrations here? Why these pages look different? Oh, okay. This, I don't know. This looks like, oh, what's this? I'll tell you guys, I have no idea what this is about, but I'm guessing this is something pretty. There must always be a prior at the gate. Oh, this looks creepy. I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. Okay, all right. Let me, my last video was really long and, oh, we'll talk about these books when I get to them, I guess. All right. And then we have Agatha Christie, and then There Were None. This is, I think, a collection of some stories. Oh, yeah. Look at this. And then There Were None, Crooked House, and Endless Night. Those are the stories that are in this edition. Very lovely collector's edition. Let's see if there are some. Got the gold foiled edges. Oh, look at this. Was that an axe and letters, a syringe, a gun? Like, what is going on here? I don't think I see, oh no, there's a little bit of illustration. Oh, okay, it's just that. But I have never read an Agatha Christie novel, so I want to start off with this and see if I like her writing style and her murder mysteries. And so, and last but not least, the remastered full color edition of House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. Look at this. Okay, wow, look at this. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I hear certain things. This is weird. Just, oh God. What? I have no idea what I'm in for. Because, like, look at this. Sorry, you see the glare from my camera, but I hear, like, this is just really difficult to, like, maybe read or understand, or it's confusing. The font is like always different. Look at this. What in the world? I've never seen a book like this. I have never seen a book like this. So I have no idea what I'm in for. It's apparently, let's see. Years ago, when House of Leaves was first being passed around, it was nothing more than a badly bundled heap of paper, parts of which would occasionally surface on the internet. No one could have anticipated the small but devoted following this terrifying story would soon command. Starting with an odd assortment of marginalized youth, musicians, tattoo artists, programmers, strippers, environmentalists, and adrenaline junkies, the book eventually made its way into the hands of older generations who not only found themselves in those strangely arranged pages, but also discovered a way back into the lives of their estranged children. Now, for the first time, this astonishing novel is made available in book form, complete with the original colored words, vertical footnotes, and newly added second and third appendices. The story remains unchanged, focusing on a young family that moves into a small home on Ash Tree Lane, where they discover something terribly wrong. Their house is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Of course, neither Pulitzer Prize-winning photojournalist Will Davidson nor his companion Karen Green was prepared to face the consequences of that impossibility until the day their two little children wandered off and their voices eerily began to return another story of creature darkness, of an ever-growing abyss behind a closet door, and of that unholy growl which soon enough would tear through their walls and consume all of their dreams. Wow. Funny, moving, sexy, beautifully told, and elaborate engagement with the shape and meaning of narrative. A rollicking, Finkonesque oddity, linguistic obsession, Borgesian unreality. House of Leaves jumps and skips and plays with genre-wrecking abandon, postmodern panache, and an obsessively imaginative scope that absolutely shames most books on the market today. One of the most ambitious, complicated, and eagerly anticipated literary debuts of the year. Debuts, I guess. House of Leaves is like no other novel you've ever read. A love story by a semiotician, Danielewski has a songwriter's heart as attuned to heartache as he is to Derrida's theory on the sign. I have no idea. Like, look at this. What is this about? I'm so confused. Here it says like, don't be scared. It's like upside down up here. And then upside down down here it says don't be, ... Then on the side it says I am. What is this? Then there's like, guys, I don't know what this is. Oh my God, how am I even gonna tag something like this? How? I don't know. I feel like, I guess, this is gonna be very trippy. No, no ma'am, no ma'am. This is gonna play with my head. This is gonna be a mind game. Ma'am, If you have nothing to say, don't say anything at all. Hey. I think she hears the mailman in the neighborhood, her arch nemesis. I swear. You'd think after 10 years she'd get over it. Oh my God. Anyways, so those are all the books that I have acquired. Let me see. So 2 box sets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I think like 23 books, maybe 4 or 5 of them are hardcover signed copies, and this has been a very successful book acquiring month. Now for 2024, I mean, I just kind of went ham on my, adding to my library this year. So really, and don't hold me to this because I have zero self-control, but here's what I'm trying to do for 2024, because I have hundreds of books that I've added to my library, and there are so many more that I want, but I need to read what I have, right? Like, I have way more books than I can read in a year. So here's what I'm going to try to do to try to even out the books that I'm acquiring and the books that I'm reading at home, or from my shelves. I want to kind of hone my book buying to the point where I will buy myself 1 new book for every 4 books that I read from my shelves. Okay, so I will read 4 of the books that I already have before I purchase 1 new one. Except, okay, there's got to be an exception, guys. Please, except the library's annual fundraising book sale. Okay, look, it's for a good cause. I'm here to support my library. Okay, except that, okay? But otherwise, throughout the year, that's what I'm gonna do. Read 4 books of my own, and then I can add 1 new book. And, oh, I forgot to show you, oh my gosh, this was so cute. I got this as a Christmas gift. Look at this. It looks like a little book. It says, "There's no enjoyment like reading," a quote by Jane Austen. And it's just so freaking cute. And inside is a Barnes & Noble gift card. Oh my God, I am sick. It is so cute. So even after you use the gift card, you can take the cardboard out of here, and then you have a cute little book box. Oh my God. I'm just I'm holding it upside down. Oh my God. I love it so much. I just love this so much. Yeah. So I I'm a Prime Rewards member at Barnes & Noble, and I have, I think, $60 now in free Barnes & Noble money. And then I have $50 in Amazon gift card, and then I have $50 in more Barnes & Noble money. So when I get to the point where I can buy myself a new book, it'll be some time before I'm actually spending my own money, right? Because I will be using my Barnes & Noble credits, my gift card, and my Amazon gift card little by little throughout the year, and treating myself to some new books. But anyways, thank you so much for sticking with me and letting me share my new books with you. I am so excited, and I'm gonna be, I have no idea where I'm gonna put these. I have no idea. My shelves, come on, look at this. My shelves are full. I'm starting to have piles of books on my windowsills and stuff. So I'll figure that out when I get to that point. It's a good problem to have, I guess. But yeah, and then this is my second to last video of the year. I'll have 1 more video to do, and that will be my December wrap up of the books I read in December, and this year will be over and we will be in 2024. So if I don't talk to you before then, happy, happy, happy New Year and happy reading. Bye.